What's good, Josh? Your man DJ Playboy back with another episode of the Perfect Talk Podcast. You know I'm holding it down for y'all solo dolo, and let's get right into it. It's time for Plicker's Spotlight Story. And like I just said in the intro, y'all, man, we got chicks fighting who? We don't even know. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm talking about. Y'all seen the videos. Y'all seen the controversial articles talking about two boxers in the Olympics. Female boxer Imane Khelif, as well as, let me make sure I pronounce this right for y'all, Lin Yu-ting out of Taiwan. Now, if you've been paying attention to the Olympics like I have, you might have been noticing not only is China really good at sports, surprise, surprise, but also there are two boxers that are in the female Olympics boxing competition that some people are saying were not born female. Now, when this controversial story first came out, I mean, people were talking about this person's a transgender, as if they switched their gender, as if this was a choice that they made. And come to find out, as more time goes on, that this was something that both of these athletes were actually born with. Some people are saying they were born with a condition. Some are saying that they failed chromosome tests in the International Boxing Association, also known as the IBA, testing last year, where both of these boxers were disqualified from competing. But even that's marred in a little bit of controversy because the IBA is also a very controversial organization, like a lot of boxing organizations are. And who knows if we can really trust what they say or not. Also, where's the proof? Show us a little something. But, I mean, something don't look right. Now, when you see that fight where Imane Khelif was fighting Angela Carini, and Angela Carini tapped out after 45 seconds, it made you really wonder, like, damn, this is an Olympic boxer that just said, I ain't never been hit like that before. You know what I mean? In the case of Lin Yu-ting, one of the opponents that she dominated had the nerve to throw up a little X, you know what I'm saying? A little X, saying that she got X chromosomes and maybe Lin Yu-ting might have a little Y over there, you know what I'm saying? Something. Another letter, maybe. You know what I mean? But basically, she was trying to taunt, which is like you taunting, but you lost. But it does make me wonder. I mean, these are Olympic level athletes that have made it all the way this far that are being like, yo, I don't know if I'm fighting a woman over there. And I think even that should be cause for concern. If these top level athletes can't compete with them, I mean, maybe we should just have Lin Yu-ting fight against Imane Khelif. I don't know. Maybe that might make sense. I mean, it's looking like that might be the gold medal match. I'm recording this right now, and they've already clinched medals, I believe, both of those. So they're either getting bronze, gold, or silver, and I have a feeling it's going to be probably those two in the final match, which makes me say maybe we need to start a league for people who aren't testing, because I do feel for Imane Khelif, and I do feel for Lin Yu-ting. However, we got to protect women. We putting women in combat sports against people that are hitting harder than them, people that have caused life-changing injuries. It really got your boy Plicker concerned. And we all remember the story from a few years ago where Leah Thompson blew away her competition, and we found out that Leah Thompson was not born a female, but however, once switching over to that gender, has been dominating the female sport. Things like that I feel are kind of wild, y'all. We got to protect females. I read an article that said transgender cyclists take top 3 spots in Washington Women's Relay Championships. If they taking the top 3 spots, you got 3 of them, why not start their own league? Like, what are we talking about here? It really don't make sense. Like, trust me, I'm probably as liberal as it gets. You do what you do, I'm going to do what I do, and I really don't really give a fuck. I'm not that concerned about how other people getting down. However, as a father of a young lady, as, you know, the brother of a young lady, as a son of a mother, like, we have to protect women. Like, what are we doing here? Let's start a transgender league. I'm sure it'll be entertaining. It'll be competitive. It'll also be fair. Like, let's not put our young ladies in a unsafe position. Now, you know, if they're losing in swimming, they're losing in cycling. I mean, the only things that might be getting hurt are feelings. But when we got them in combat sports, boxing, y'all, I think somebody might have to call a timeout and really just say, as inclusive as we want to be, we also got to protect the rights of people that have been doing this. And maybe we got to make up another league. Maybe we got to figure something else out. But we also got to do something to protect women out here, y'all. Now, to Imane Khelif and Lin Yu-ting, they've been facing an onslaught of online abuse. People from Jake Paul to Donald Trump to everybody misgendering them, calling them out their names, disrespecting them. And I do feel bad for them. I do feel like, you know, this is something that we probably should get all the information on before people judge. This is probably something where, you know, if they weren't competing right now in the Olympics, they'd probably be able to speak out a little bit more on. But however, even though I do feel bad for them and I do feel everybody deserves their chance, we also have to take precautions to protect the women that we have in this country, because, like I said earlier, we are fathers, we are brothers, we are sons. And as the men of this country, the men of this world, If we don't protect the women, who are? What it do, y'all? It's your man DJ Playboy. Just interrupting real quick, man. I really appreciate you watching this episode of the Perfect Talk Podcast. But if you're watching on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. You got to run them numbers up so I can keep running it up. Also, if you're listening to the audio version on the podcast, make sure you leave a review. Let them know how much you love the podcast and, subscribe to the thing. And if you really, really want to support the team, go to www.perfecttalkpodcast.com. Get yourself a t-shirt, get yourself a sticker. You can even get yourself a mug, man. The possibilities are endless and the prices are low. Holla at us, baby. Let's get it.